Do you know exactly when your retirement savings will get taxed? Now, your answer to that question could be the difference between thousands of retirement dollars saved or lost. And so your retirement strategy isn't complete until you know how and when the IRS takes its share. And so this isn't something that you want to guess at all, okay? Knowing when your retirement money gets taxed is the key to protecting your wealth, okay? And so, real quick, if you are new to me or to the channel, my name is Katrice, and I am a licensed health and life insurance broker, paralegal, and your wealth architect. And I help women, entrepreneurs, and professionals to grow, protect, and secure their finances and build a financial legacy that they can be proud of, okay? All right, so let's jump into it. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that people make when planning for retirement is not strategically planning for taxes, okay? And so imagine that you retired and now you're realizing too late that you've just handed the IRS, you've been handing the IRS more than necessary just because you didn't plan for tax timing, okay? And so in today's video, I'm diving into retirement taxes, when they occur, and how they affect your savings, and how to strategically minimize them, okay? All right, so when we talk about retirement savings, most people think about how much they are saving. But what's more important is, in my opinion, understanding when those savings get taxed. Timing can dramatically affect how much money you ultimately keep in your pocket, okay? So for example, taking money from your traditional IRA too early can trigger unnecessary taxes and penalties. But waiting too long can also push you into a higher tax bracket, causing an unexpected tax bill, okay? And so the question isn't just how much will I pay, but also you need to be asking, when will I pay it, okay? All right, so grab a piece of paper and something to write with so you can take some notes, so you'll have to refer back to this, okay? So different retirement accounts are taxed differently, okay? And so on traditional IRAs and 401ks, you get your tax breaks up front, okay? Your contributions reduce your taxable income now, okay? But you'll pay taxes on withdrawals later during retirement, typically after age 59 and a half, okay? And so each withdrawal is taxed at your ordinary income tax rate, okay? So you fund traditional IRAs and 401ks, you fund those with your gross income, okay? And so because you haven't paid taxes on that, when you withdraw it, then you have to pay taxes on it, okay? Now, the reason that you have to, if you withdraw before 59 and a half and you have to pay penalties, is because the purpose of these accounts is for retirement. And so it's so that when you retire, you have money, to live on, okay? So you're going to be penalized because it's like, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to, you're not supposed to be touching this money yet. And so now you're going to have to pay extra for touching it when, you signed up to leave it in there until 59 and a half, okay? Now, Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks, and IULs, your contributions are taxed up front, meaning no immediate tax break. But the beauty with these is the tax-free withdrawals, okay? So with these are funded off of net income. Okay, so that's money that you have already paid your taxes on. And so when you go to take it out, you don't have to pay taxes on it again because you've already paid taxes on it. Okay. All right. And so then the next one is pensions and annuities. Okay. So usually these payments are taxed as regular income at the time you receive them. So this would be similar to being taxed when you get your paycheck. Okay. And so knowing how these streams are taxed let you anticipate your retirement budget accurately. Okay. And so when you understand the differences in the products, okay, then this lets you strategically plan your retirement savings, potentially saving tens of thousands of dollars. Okay. And so you always want to be strategic when you are looking for products to grow your wealth. Okay. And these are just like the common ones, but even when you get into looking and having like stocks and bonds and CDs and other things, you want to make sure that your money is spread out over each of the tax buckets, because that is how you reduce how much taxes. And then when you strategically withdraw, okay, so not only do you need to be strategic in how you are choosing the products to put your money into to grow your wealth, but you also need to be strategic in how you withdraw from said products in order to keep more of your wealth. Okay. All right, so when you understand these differences, it lets you strategically plan your retirement savings, potentially saving you tens of thousands of dollars. I think I just said that, but it's worth mentioning again. Okay. All right, so here are 3 common mistakes and misconceptions that you absolutely want to avoid when it comes to your retirement taxes. Okay. So the first one is ignoring the required minimum distributions. Okay. If you don't withdraw enough from your traditional retirement accounts after age 73, the IRS imposes heavy penalties, up to 25% of the amount you should have withdrawn. Okay? So the IRS has a minimum amount on those that you have to, that they want taxes on. Okay? Because I mean, they probably looking at you 73, you know what I'm saying, you getting up there in age, we don't know how much longer you gonna be here. And I'm not trying to sound like crude, but like, you got to think of it from the IRS standpoint. It's like, okay, we don't let you put this money up and you ain't pay no taxes on it, but you knew you was gonna have to pay your taxes, so I'm gonna need you to start so you start paying your taxes like you're supposed to, because you're not getting around this, right? And so pretty much that's what required minimum distributions are. Okay. Another mistake is misunderstanding the social security taxes. Okay. And so yes, your social security benefits can be taxed depending on your total retirement income, and so not anticipating this can be a costly oversight. Okay. And then the last one, and the one that I think is probably the most important, is failing to diversify your tax buckets. Okay. Putting all of your savings into one type of retirement account could mean a large tax hit in retirement. Okay. And so diversification can help to balance your taxable and tax-free income streams. Okay. This is very, 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 very key. Very key. Okay. Because like I was saying earlier, you want to keep as much of your wealth in your pocket as possible, okay, legally. Okay. So here are a few things that you can do to optimize your the timing of your retirement taxes. Okay. So you can gradually convert a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA before retirement and that spreads out your tax burden and then can significantly reduce your taxes long term. Okay. Also, strategically timing your withdrawals from various retirement accounts, balancing the taxable and tax-free sources so that you remain in lower income tax brackets. Okay. And then tax bracket management, actively managing your retirement income to stay within optimal tax bracket each year. Okay, means carefully timing withdrawals and monitoring your income sources. Okay, so if you know that if you only want to keep your income at, say, $100,000 a year in retirement, if that's where you say you want to keep it, then the timing of all of your sources and how they withdraw and from what buckets they withdraw from is how you optimally plan that so that you stay within that range. Okay. Now, this is not something that you are going to, be trying to do on your own. You are going to be working with a professional such as myself, or a retirement planner, financial planner, to help you to not only choose the correct products for you and your goals, but also to help you in the planning of your withdrawals. Okay. All right, and so that's what I have for you with this video, and so I hope you found much value in it. And if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you. And so my goal is to always provide practical, actionable financial advice to help you to take control of your finances and your future. Okay, and so if you would like to book a consultation with me for a retirement wealth strategy, you can do that. Also, if you want to discuss if you need health insurance, we can do a health needs assessment as well. Okay, and you can do so using the link in the description of this video or on the channel's homepage. Okay, and so now if this video helped you, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your business bestie who could also use this info. Okay, and if you like the content that I provide on this channel, you can also subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified anytime I upload new content to the channel. Okay, and so drop a comment. Let me know, which of the optimal strategies are you going to implement. Okay. All right. And so remember, the way to secure your finances is to protect it today, because no one is coming to save you tomorrow. All right, ladies, have a good one.